All right, you guys, this is a full movie reaction I did to the movie Smokey and the Bandit. Now, I did this reaction video for my second channel because on Pegasus vs. the World, that's my second channel. I've been kind of doing movie reactions there and on Patreon. However, I just have to be real. This reaction was inspired by this channel, my main channel, my music reaction channel. I discovered Jerry Reed right here on this channel. And the biggest comment I kept getting on this channel after Jerry Reed reactions was, you need to check out Smokey and the Bandit. So I wrote it on my little list of things and I was like, man, I'm kind of interested in that. And I finally watched the full movie. Now, without spoiling this movie reaction, I'm just going to leave it there. However, at the end of this movie reaction, I'm going to go over a few obscure facts that I learned about this movie that I did not know before I watched the movie. And then you guys can see my reaction to the movie, and then I'll talk about why I had that reaction, etc. at the end of this. So this is kind of like a director's cut of my first-time movie reaction to Smokey and the Bandit. And if you want to check out more of my movie reactions, I do have a Patreon over there. They're fully unedited, get updated uploaded right after I record them. So y'all can check that out. If not, no worries. You can just rock on my second channel if you're into movie reactions. If not, just keep it parked here for the music reactions. Anyways, this was my first time in life checking out the movie Smokey and the Bandit. And I'm not going to tell you how it went. You can just watch it right now, or you don't have to. Welcome to Pegasus versus the movies. Today, we're taking on Smokey and the Bandit for the first time.
City boy! City boy!
All right, you guys, we are back, and welcome back. I'm your boy, Black Pegasus, and I decided to finally check out Smokey and the Bandit for the first time ever right now. Now, we're here mainly because of my main channel. If you guys aren't familiar, I have a pretty popular music reaction channel at Black Pegasus Raps. And I started reacting to Jerry Reed. And when I did Jerry Reed, a lot of people said, you need to check out the movie Smokey and the Bandit. Now, on this channel, I've been doing polls and stuff like that. And I haven't really seen many people in the comments say, oh, check out Smokey and the Bandit. But I have seen a few. So I've just, I don't know. I'm super random on both of my channels. You never really know what you're going to get. And today, you're getting Smokey and the Bandit. I believe this movie came out in 1977. It's led by Burt Reynolds. And I don't know the lead lady. I think her name is Sally or something like that. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look it up. But we're going to check it out. I have no clue what this is about. On the cover, I see a cop car. I see what looks like a Thunderbird or a Camaro, which I could be absolutely wrong. I wore my Sick Boy Racing jacket because of the thumbnail. I'm guessing there's going to be a little something, something. We're going to all find out right now in real time. Anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Just remember, this will be edited up in a way that we're able to release it on YouTube, which is the standard movie reaction style. So no big deal. However, if you want the unadulterated reaction, you can get that on my Patreon. I will link that in the description or the first comment. Now, I'm being forthright. There is a paywall, meaning you have to be a member to be able to see all the movie reactions, which by now there's probably 22 or 23 movie reactions in there. However, every month, if you just become a member of my Patreon, every month I do release a movie for free for you to just check out for free. I always try to give back to, at some of my capability. So that's what we're doing. Let's get this moving. Don't forget to support the original content. Before we start, I always like to say that I rented this. I'm streaming this from YouTube's platform. But, if it's on Netflix or Prime or whatever, make sure you purchase the movie, rent it, buy it, watch it in the way it was intended to be watched, and that's in its entirety. Right now, I'm doing a reaction, so I'm not a substitute for the original. I'm not redistributing the movie. I am going to hit pause, make commentary, do all that good stuff. If you don't like talking, if you don't like commentary, if you don't like me, it's time for you to gracefully bow out and go home. Goodbye, haters. Anyways, let's do this. We're checking out Smokey and the Bandit for the first time ever. I wanted to just highlight, I'm pretty sure that was Jerry Reed on the music. It's ironic because I hadn't reacted to that song, so I'm not familiar with that song, which that kind of ruined a music reaction, a first-time music reaction, but it was solid. It was solid when we're thinking about bringing in and giving the momentum of the beginning, the theme. Like, it's a good theme song to start a movie. Now, I didn't know this was about driving 18-wheelers from the thumbnail. I thought it was about, like, racing cars, like, you know. So I guess we're going to see how this pans out. One of my good friends drives 18-wheelers, so that's kind of dope. Anyways, we peeping out Smokey and the Bandit for the first time ever. Here we go.
How are you? That's your rig, son? Open her up. Let's see the manifest.
Nice Coors Light commercial we have going on here. You know, every placement in every movie is calculated. It's deliberate. So when I watch movies now, I've noticed some of the highlight brands. It's always Coca-Cola, sometimes Pepsi, now Coors Light, Marlboro. Like, it's so bonkers, the strategy in, you know, placement for brands. Anyways, people probably don't care about that, but it's stuff that I notice when I'm watching movies, especially the throwback movies.
Boys, they put me up to it. Now, when you gonna learn? Burdette make that same bet with every gear jammer they can.
Say he ain't gonna go for your game.
Bro, I'm tripping out. I don't know when this was supposed to take place, but I knew bootlegging was a thing, right? Like bootlegging liquor and the underground of bootlegging liquor, like moonshine and shit. I don't know the historical, but I know that's a thing. Was that real? Could that real? I know you have to have certain paperwork to be transporting things over state lines, right? Especially, you know, there's always rules and regulations to everything in America, the land of the free. But I just thought that was kind of crazy. I didn't know we'd start a movie like that. Also, fast forward to present day, 2026, and just think about the Mary Jane situation. How we went from bootlegging liquor was a deal to that's not a deal. It's just like alcohol is like a national pastime, and then now with the Mary Jane, it's just like, yo, it's gone. It's about to go federal. All types of stuff. Also, think about Europe. Europe has always let underage in like younger people drink. They've been always more open with, like, I think sexuality, drinking stuff. It's really just interesting how cultures are just so different. But all right, we're in Texas, I think, with Mr. Big.
Go to a minister's funeral dressed in feathers. See, son? Never die. They just lose weight.
You and an outward bum look a lot alike, Daddy.
Me and my son are here.
He must be a in a size 68 extra fat and a 12 dwarf.
I came to make it.
Yo, Bandit's coming in hot and heavy. Like, they're acting like he's like that guy, you know, and people are supposed to pay to meet him, like on a meet and greet level, and he's just chilling in a hammock by himself. That's why I was laughing so hard, because I was like, oh, they set that up.
Dumbass rodeo and accept a real challenge.
Now give the Texarkana 28 hours. That's no problem.
Never been done before, hot shit.
Watch your language, little lady.
Yo, am I going to have to pause this movie every 5 seconds Burt Reynolds talks? He's cooking, dog. He's roasting like we're at the cookout, bro, with the homies. He's like, little lady. Yo, I love it. All right, yo. All right, why do I always associate dope mustaches with Burt Reynolds and Tom Selleck? Answer in the comments.
Well, I got a few friends and me, 400 cases.
Well, let me see your cash.
Enos's word is gold. All right, show him the cash.
Half up front, homie.
Problem. Go ahead, boy.
New car. I got to have a new car to block for the truck, you know.
Like to kick his ass just once.
This little M.
Speedy car.
Yo, Bandit is a character. I don't know where this is gonna go, but he's a character. I like the swag.
We have a big chance to make a run. 80,000 of them.
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the Pope or something?
Isn't that Jerry Reed? I'm pretty sure that's Jerry Reed. I only recognize him from the because when I've done reactions, there's never videos. It's always just like a picture of like an album cover. But that looks like him. But he's like, what are we going to do? It sounds like him. Holy shit. I didn't know he was in the movie, dog. That's why these MFers were like, dog, you got to watch Smokey and the Bandit. Anyways, let's keep it rolling. Yeah. Fire, flame, spit us.
Be no more snowman and bandit. You understand that? Why? So I've got to go in the morning to Conyers and pick up a load of manure.
Shitty job.
Can I ask you a question?
What the hell are we...
Yo. Oh, hold up, man. I'm struggling not hitting pause because it's like, I actually like this comedy. Maybe it's just hitting for me today. You know, because of the time frame, I think this came out in 1977, and Up in Smoke with Cheech and Chong came out in 79. There's his antics. There's the way it looks, feels. It's like Cheech and Chong was like different culture, right? Like they're into rock and like and Cheech is like essay. But I just get this similar vibe, even with the comedy sprinkled in. I'm enjoying it.
That ain't never been done, not no rig.
Stop thinking so negative, son. Never not made it yet, have we?
I see, all right.
900
I see
miles
our ass in
there.
a swing if we get caught. That's what I see.
We could do the math. How it depends on how fast they go. 900 miles there, 900 miles back. That's 1,800 miles. If they're driving a certain miles per hour, it is possible. Now, well, I didn't do the math, but what I was going to say is $80,000 back then in 1977. $80,000 is going to be comparable, I'd say, to 200, maybe even $250,000 right now. I know y'all are probably saying, "Oh, he's gaslighting," but when you think about inflation and everything, like everything was crazy. I was going back looking at the prices of food and gas back then. It's insane what we pay now. Insane. So, yeah, I would personally say that's $200,000, maybe even $250,000, $80,000 back in the 70s.
That'll confuse them.
On the other hand, you.
Yeah. Switched every time and started in the basement. That'd work too. Huh? That'd do it too, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, that'll work, too, I guess.
Okay.
Got it. Smokies or the police or state patrolmen on the highways is what I'm guessing when he made that reference, Smokies, then the CB radio.
Dog is into something we're gonna be sorry for, son. Because he's about as crazy as you are ugly.
All right, there's a lot of music being played, so anyone watching this on YouTube, I don't know how this is going to get broken up with my editors or whatever, but they're playing Eastbound. Is it Eastbound and Down? I reacted to that on my music channel, on my music reaction channel, Jerry Reed. And they essentially, the storyline that they're selling me is not. Now I understand what's going on with Bandit 1 and Bandit 2. Like Burt Reynolds is like the bait, right? And he's taking, cops off of the smell of like, hey, what's funny is like, would y'all be willing to admit that Burt Reynolds is a thug and they're drug trafficking? At this time, we're bootlegging, right? And I don't know what it would be classified as, but I mean, alcohol is a drug, right? So could we all admit that Burt Reynolds is a thug and he's drug trafficking in this movie? This is officially a drug trafficking movie from what I'm seeing right now. People are like, no, I'm melting. Anyways, I'm here for it, bro. It's so wild when we think about how times have changed just with technology. Like this type of stuff, you could get away with it just by being able to drive really well. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like everything from video cameras now, phones, license plates, all different types of things. Getting away from the law, in my opinion, is a lot harder now than it was back then. So it's kind of fun to see it just go down like that. Like, oh, I just, bust a couple loop-de-loops, hit, turn my lights off and the cop can't find me. It's like, damn, those were the good old days, man.
You can't drive a forklift. Oh, I can drive any forking thing around. Whoa, I said back it up, not raise it up.
I thought it was funny.
We really ought to pay somebody for that miss.
Tell the folks to send the bill to Big Enos Burdette.
Enos Burdette.
Yo, am I getting this joke right? Big Enos? Big penis? No? Am I? Yes or no? Let me know. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, man, these dudes are cooking.
I'm 10-10 on the side.
Yeah, we got your back door, ain't we, Fred?
Now put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, we got your back door, ain't we, Fred?
The slang is actually, bro. Jerry Reed, I could have swore he just said, for show. And if y'all ain't familiar, like in hip-hop culture and street culture, that's a whole thing. Hey, for show, fam. For show. For sure, fam. Like, it's just a thing. And I'm like hearing this from the 70s from some country boys. Like, we got literally the Southern Knight Rider. Is this the same car as in Knight Rider? I saw the Confederate flag on the front, and I was thinking to myself, like, I was watching someone talk about the Confederate flag and how hurt they were about it. Like, oh, it means this, that, and the other. And I see other people talk about it and what it means. Like, yo, this is like my Southern heritage, da-da-da-da. I just personally don't have an emotion. Like, my whole thing is just the American flag. Y'all see it in my studio. The American flag. Hey, America won. America's it. Da-da-da-da. I don't treat any other flag like American flag is it for me, right? And when people get upset about the Confederate flag, I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't emotionally trigger me like that. I'm like, yo, man, I think people just utilize it as they represent like their Southern roots, just like you have a Mexico flag in America representing Mexico. Frickin', you know, you name it, the Ukraine flag, like people flying all these flags in America. I don't see what the difference is. Like, I personally don't see the difference in the sense of like culturally, right? Like, oh, I'm flying a Ukrainian flag in America versus a Confederate flag. I know the roots of the Confederacy, you know, in America. So that would be the differential. But what I'm saying is in relative, like what it means. Like, America is America. We're in America, American flag. That's what I put first. I don't get triggered by any other flags. I think that's what makes America dope, actually, that you can come here and represent. That's why I always would put the American flag first, because that's the reason you're able to have, you know, your other flag and have that representation. But anyways, I saw it if people didn't notice, because I think people get triggered when I don't, like, oh, you didn't mention this or that, or it goes either way. Like, some people get upset. Some people, you know, like, oh, you didn't notice this, that, and the other. I'm just like, dog, I'm not tripping. But I actually am truly enjoying where this is going. I love Rebels. I love Outlaw Country, and I love the vibes. Nope.
Will you unzip me?
Sure.
Does this thing move?
Oh, yeah.
Plot twist. Is that a Trans Am? I don't know the difference between these cars.
Last time I saw legs like that, they had a message tied to them.
I'm a professional
You shouldn't be dressed in white.
dancer.
Oh. No, cowboys love fat calves.
They're not fat.
They're bigger than mine.
Do we really want to talk about legs?
Hold up on that car wash, gentlemen. Come here, son.
Yo.
You look tired, boy. Rest yourself. You punks look tuckered out, too.
Bro, this movie is a Coors commercial. This is a Coors beer commercial. That's crazy. Is this Jackie Gleason? Smokey right here? Is this Jackie Gleason? I saw his name pop up, and I'm kind of familiar with the name, and I'm pretty sure this is Jackie Gleason, but I don't know the other stuff he's known for. Wowzers.
So you boys just stay here and keep your hands on a car. And don't go home. And don't play with yourself. Wouldn't look nice on my highway. You can think about it, but don't do it.
Hey, you guys, was this because of the 70s? Like, was there a culture shift with the representation of police? Because here, this is the common representation that I'm used to. It's like the fat police officer, the a-hole, you know, and everyone's like kind of F the police, right? And this spirals into hip-hop with NWA, F the police. Like, this has been a thing. Even in these culturally big movies like this. It's Bandit, and it's like Smokey. Smokey is the po-po. But I felt like in 2020, when you started getting into the Blue Lives Matter stuff, which I actually absolutely respect police. You know, we work with them at jiu-jitsu and different stuff. I think there's argument of corruption. But what I'm asking is this cultural shift where it seemed like more of the Southern roots or Southern folks or that culture was just like, you know, uplifting. And I was just wondering when the culture shifted where it was like, F the police, now we love the police, now da-da-da-da. I just think you have a balance, like just, you know. But anyways, I was wondering because this is like the very typical placing and how we would portray. It's a stereotype for the most part. That's what I think. But anyways, let me know.
Had this costume that all lit up, short circuited.
Howdy there, good buddy.
Where'd you get that seat cover, son?
My costume with the light
Besides
bulbs on
Lawrence
it,
of
you know,
Arabia.
and sweat in my pants. God, he's a good
Walks out on a pretty wedding I set up. Get that girl, set everything straight.
Oh, that's the groom.
Insulted my authority. Simple old-fashioned communism. Happens every time one of those dancers starts. You got peanut butter something in your ears? Tell me what that woman's got on. 10-4. No koozies, even need no church.
Jerry Reed is a madman.
I wish she was dancing back up the aisle, bouncing all over the joint. You go that way. Well, ass was wiggling too.
Bro, we talking about knockers and ass wiggling? Yo, man. Y'all, I got something to say after this damn reaction. Because a lot of the people who want me to react to this specific movie are always disparaging rap and hip-hop. And rap is hella grimy. But I'm like, bro, you literally have a movie with a drug trafficker named Bandit, yo, and a cop talking about knockers and wiggling ass. Oh, okay, you guys. Sound like a Nicki Minaj video to me right now, but I'm here for it.
He's taking a 10-100.
Well, at least it's better than 10-200.
Smokey.
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 What's your handle, son? And,
Smokey Bear, and I'm telling your ass right now.
Mountie, what the hell's he doing in Arkansas?
I don't know.
Let's see what he's got under the hood.
Bye-bye, baby.
I got to be honest with y'all for a second. I like the comedy in here. I'm actually enjoying the comedy on here more than Blazing Saddles and Spaceballs. Like, I thought the over-the-top comedy is just funny, but I don't know. I just like this is just like normal, like slick, quick-witted comedy. And I don't know. I'm really gravitating to Burt Reynolds' character. It's super fire.
What?
Frog. Because you're always hopping around. And you're kind of cute like a frog, and I'd like to jump you.
Nobody makes Sheriff Buford T. justice except for that your ass.
You know, of course, that you're out of your jurisdiction. You let my department handle the situation.
But I'm in a high-speed pursuit.
The fact that you are a sheriff is not germane to the situation.
Germans got nothing to do with it.
Yo, hold up.
What do you say? Gotta one shit at a time.
Bro, this is incredible. This is incredible movie writing and just put together. So the black brother, right? This is just incredible. He's like speaking super articulate and proper. He's like, and he's in Arkansas. If you've ever been to Arkansas, I have. I've toured all over the country multiple times as a rap artist, right? And typically there is a drawl, like with Arkansas folks when they speak. And this brother's talking like me. He's like, this is not germane to the situation. And he's like, German? Anyways, I just love it because I was going to highlight this earlier, but I just didn't. Jerry Reed talks like a brother, in my opinion, right? Now, what is that's stereotyping, right? Stereotypical hoopla. I try not to see things in color, but like, you know, like Jerry Reed has this swag to the way he talks that I'm just familiar with from some of the places I've been, right? And I just didn't know that a country boy would speak like that. And it's just funny because I would have expected the brother cop to kind of speak like that. I just like this interchanging different dynamics of this movie, but I love the comedy. Like, I've probably paused a little too much on this, just stopping to laugh or being like, anyways, I don't know, man. This one's hitting. This is actually hitting harder than I anticipated. I was like, these fools want me to watch a movie from the 70s. Calm the F down. I wasn't expecting much, and I am delightfully, this is freaking fantastic.
That's not good.
Be better with a whole bridge. Why don't you just drop me off here? I'll catch a cab.
Too late now.
We did it!
Yo, the class. This is like a classic James Bond type of scene. Bro, we got to talk about the times, how they have changed. So back here, the 70s, the 80s, people smoking in airports, airplanes, trains. But the one thing I've noticed throughout this whole movie, not one person is wearing a seatbelt. I don't know if that's a Hollywood thing. I haven't watched a movie today, but like they're just chilling, driving like at epic speeds. And think about homegirl Carrie, her response to like jumping a bridge was putting her feet on the dashboard to protect herself. No seatbelts, bro. The seatbelt's just chilling behind him. This is incredible.
Sheriff Branford.
You sounded a little taller on radio. The world coming to.
Yo, tell me that wasn't a little racy for y'all. As I'm wearing my race jacket, let's talk about a little racial component in this movie. Yo, this fool said, because there's a black sheriff, like, what is this world coming to? This is, bro, what the
That sounds good to me, Tower Power. What channel are we on? What channel are we on?
11.
They don't smoke in movies like they used to.
Out there, son.
Not that they should,
Give
but
me a hamburger for Fred here. I'm getting to worry about him thin in the skin.
hamburger sounds good.
That's where I'll get off.
You know, you ought to give up smoking. It's bad for your health.
But I enjoy it so much.
Yo, dog! The comedy's incredible in this movie.
Walk the rest of the way. Hey, thanks.
Oh, it was nothing. I'll see you around.
Why does she remind me of Linda Ronstadt for some reason? That's the vibes I get from her. Linda Ronstadt for some reason. That sounds so good right now. You know they're the best burgers.
How much owe you, ma'am?
$1.50.
This is what I'm telling you, dog. $1.50 for 2 cheeseburgers. And these hole-in-the-wall joints always have these big-ass, fat, real cheeseburgers, dog. When I said inflation, 80 grand back then, bro, think about that, 80 grand. How many cheeseburgers you getting for, bro, that's.
Got a broad in the car, across the state line, got the man out. I don't think he's got a permission. How's that behind digs?
Let me pick. No, you're an officer of the law. I'd be honored.
Surprise. Where's the can? I got to get the sweat.
Right back there.
Dog, I'm done. Yo, I'm done with this. I'm done with this movie, bro.
Thank you, nice lady.
Sure thing.
Yo. That's hilarious. The stunt, you could see the stunt driver in this scene. Watch this. Like, it's literally a woman driving the car, but it's like I could have swore I saw a dude with a beard. Watch.
Slide right on it.
Ooh, I don't know. Wait.
I got it.
No.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
All right, hold it. God damn it. I saw him do it in movies.
Yo, this movie's fire.
Doctor, you're gonna be talking out of your ass.
The top came off.
No shit.
He got a convertible now.
Give me 5 minutes. We're going to put some moves on that mother. Kiss that money goodbye. You understand that? You got the one snowman on me, eastbound and down. We're gone, killer.
Dog, this is just crazy. For none of y'all familiar with like rap culture and hip hop culture, the Snowman is Young Jeezy. He's like this drug rapper, right? He's literally called the Snowman. So seeing all this, you know, I don't think he got his name from watching this movie, but the parallels of, you know, outlaw country and this Southern outlaw, like this rebellious rebel attitude, it's all sprinkled in hip hop. So I always just thought it was funny. That's why I bring it up. I kind of poke fun at people just because my curiosity and my open mind is what brought me to see what's going on in other cultures, from the music, from the movies, etc. And just to find out that we're all the fucking same. It's like we're all the same. We like violence, you know, we like sex, drugs, rock and roll. You know, some of us are disciplined. We all love Jesus or God, you know what I'm saying? But we're all the freaking same. And it is just so funny when I see people disparage other cultures or other things that they just don't understand, right? But let's say my connection to hip hop is the same connection you have to this movie and these characters. I just have it to a different style of character, but it's like literally there's so many parallels because it's the human condition. It's just a human experience. Anyways, I'm really truthfully rocking with this right now.
This here's the grave robber. The pedal to the metal, good buddy. County Mountie as long as we can. Come on.
Going, I got the metal to the pedal and the floor.
See, we all the same, and they all kicking it, bro. They literally, dog, this is what I'm talking about, man. Get together right now. Yeah, Bandit comes to the cookout.
Damn, he had a lot of friends, didn't he?
If they had cremated the son of a bitch, I could have been kicking up Mr. Bandit's ass around the moon by now.
He had a lot of friends. He had a lot of friends.
Hell, how long can you model clothes for 8-year-olds? Besides that, my cheeks were too fat. These cheeks, these.
Yo, dog.
Okay. There's kids, for Christ's sake, watch out for
Yeah, it's a football game. Can we watch, Daddy?
I'm going back.
As much as I gravitate to, like, rebelliousness and a little bit of disobedience here and living on the edge, there is definitely, we need law and order, right? Like, things spiral into chaos. But come on, this movie's fantastic. Don't front on your boy right now. Don't front on your boy.
You run into some chick, we ain't doing no good on the time at all.
What the hell we get
Chick,
going?
you got...
Here we go. Switch down to the next channel. Right.
Yeah. Hey, Bandit, nice ass.
Yo, calling a girl frog is diabolical. And frogs can give you warts. I'm just saying.
Damn tired of picking you up like a... Fred!
Did Cletus call you a legend?
Uh-huh. Well, I used to do some crazy things. I used to.
I'm a changed man, girl. Frog. Yo.
How come you're following me?
Delighted to tell you, Mr. Bandit. You see, when I get you back home, find the tallest tree in the country. I'm gonna hang you from it.
Sheriff,
I'm listening.
do the letters F.O. mean anything to you?
Maralik.
Tell you what, partner, you keep this one for yourself.
Mr. Bandit? Thank you, partner.
He said F.O. Does that mean like F out of here? Like fuck out of here? I don't know. I don't get that reference. You know, I'm a 2026er.
Do a little pond hopping, Frog?
Oh, swell.
Firebird. Is it a Firebird Trans Am? My bad. I'm still Pontiac Trans Am.
The Bandit ain't nothing. Good shit. I'm gonna wait till you agree. Put the evidence in the car.
But Daddy,
Put the evidence.
Did he say bonsai when he rolled by? I could have swore he said bonsai on some Mr. Miyagi type, part 2. Mr. Miyagi 2.0. Bonsai.
It's in the car. I gotta barbecue your ass in molasses. You could come from my loin. Soon as I get home, the first thing I punch your mama in the mouth.
What? Yo, what? What? The first thing I'm gonna do is punch your mama in the mouth? Bro. Yo, his name is Sheriff Justice. His name is Sheriff Justice. His name is Sheriff Justice. His name is Sheriff Justice.
One snowman, I'm clearing on the side. 10-10 on the side, son.
Don't you know you're supposed to signal? Really?
No one's wearing seatbelts, and they all love Bandit.
Solo to Annette. Looks like old Fred's getting fat.
Damn sure ain't from eating the food at this joint. Where did you get on them warthogs back there?
Damn if I know. They slid in here a little while ago. Slide on out. I'm gonna catch you later, Snowman.
Who's ready for a beer?
Why don't you just leave me?
Yeah, this is a collect call from Cletus Snow. No, I am not Hank Snow's brother. No. Hey, sugar babe, how you doing?
I didn't realize his name was Snowman because his last name was Snow, so that's good to know. Cletus.
ISI's being chased around the country in that fakakta car.
Like what?
Have you ever seen the Broadway show Chorus Line?
No.
You like Elton John?
No.
Yo, Burt Reynolds just cooked Elton John, dog. Yo, I'm here for this, man. Yo, bro.
Do you think we get along and talk and...
Yeah, we get along. It'd never be boring, I can tell you that. It would never be boring.
Take your hat off, if you want to.
Oh, I want to.
They call you the band.
Let's go. LL Cool J of the South. Okay. she is playing this role of maybe someone who's like from New York or like California, like the big city. Like she's like the city girl. She likes Elton John. He's from the South, the rural South. He likes Waylon Jennings. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know, and the differences. And I only know these differences because of doing music reactions on my main channel. And this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Let's go. Damn, they did Snowman dirty. I hate when they always mess with someone's dog in these movies. Y'all know what it is with John Wick, bro. You know what I mean?
How much are you, Billy? 73.84. Never mind.
Sorry, what happened, Snowman?
Let's go!
All right.
Yo, I love this. I love this, bro.
Wanted for a man kidnapping and the attempted murder. What a brother officer.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. It never occurred to me. Please, sir, you proceed immediately, and I hope you'll accept my apologies for my profanity.
Apology accepted.
Yo, that was like Blazing Saddles when they were ringing the bell, and the sheriff was coming in town, and the one dude's like seeing the sheriff for the first time, and he's like, he's black, and he starts saying he's the N-word, but then the bell rings like nah, and they're like, oh my gosh, he just said F off, and the horn rang. Let's go.
Oh, I believe you. I believe anything you tell me. Yeah, not normal. I lost. Hey, look. Here we all.
One day I came home and found him in the shower with a girl and her mother.
At least he kept it in the family.
Yo.
July service. Better yet, why don't you come by and pay up in person?
On the flip side, darling, I'm too poop to pop.
Yo, they got the brothel RV. They got the was it going down like that? Was there mobile prostitution? Like, was there mobile RVs popping it off like that? No, this is just a movie, right? There was no mobile RVs with a madame rolling around with chicks letting dudes pop it off. Nah, that didn't happen. No? Y'all let me know. This just has to be some movie. I never heard of that in my life.
Let me tell you something about that.
Feel lucky?
Yo, back then they didn't have radar guns. How did they know if you're speeding?
Can we slide right into your convoy there?
Slip you into the rocking chair. The welcome mat is out, coming home.
10-4. We're going in the rocking chair, honey.
Good.
So truck drivers hate cops back then?
This is not a convoy. This is a dream.
Or do they just rock with Bandit?
And a better one tomorrow, good buddy.
This is Little Beaver. Got your back door.
That's a 10-4. No, man, you got your ears on, son.
Little
You got it,
You be held against you in a court of law.
What's all this about? My name is Sheriff. I have just apprehended the bandit.
You just apprehended my captain.
They hit him with the old switcheroo. Yo, this dude's an idiot.
Express my feelings about inconvenience. But if you're going to hang out in these kind of joints, wear a badge on your tidy.
They're getting close. They run into Alabama, right? They run into Alabama, so they just got to Georgia. So, yeah, they're getting close.
How you doing? Give me your license manifest, boy.
You know he's going 96 miles an hour.
I didn't know this truck could do 96 miles an hour.
You boy, he's gonna turn you every way but loose.
Time you truckers learn these roads don't belong to you, boy.
You be careful, you hear?
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm just out the loop. How did he know he was going 96 miles per hour? He was trailing him? Like, did they have radar guns? Maybe they had radar guns back then. Maybe I'm just tripping. But if y'all clarify that in the comments, I honestly don't know. I haven't seen anyone, like I haven't seen any cop in this movie with a radar gun. I didn't think they had them back then. So I could just ask ChatGPT, honestly. I've got him in my sights. Famous last words.
This is a bandit, darling.
Bodied up, smooth talking thing.
Still working at that choke and puke on West 85?
I'm still dishing it out.
5 minutes with a herd of smokies on our ass. Pallies of yours out there and block them off.
You're gonna owe me one.
I owe you a big one.
Yo, bro, Smokey is the GOAT. I mean, Bandit's the GOAT. My bad. Yo, Bandit is out of this world. He's just the classic playboy country dude. Like, he just out here. All the girls love him, man. Dog, he's cooking for real.
We're coming at you, darling. Are you ready? She always was. Well, go ahead and answer.
So, hot pants, we copy.
Let go of the button.
Oh, man. We got the ghetto bird after him now.
I copy, Chopper 1. I'm on my way.
No one gets away from the ghetto bird. Nobody.
All of this?
No, I didn't, honey.
When we look at this, all this is happening because of that girl. All of it's happening because of Sheriff Justice.
Because the snowman is coming through. Hold on your ass, Fred.
Yo. Maybe it was just to Georgia. I don't know why I thought Alabama. I don't know. This is so dope.
Thank you, Mr. Bandit. As the pursuer, goddamnest pursuee I ever pursue. I'm right down the bottom of the hill, Sheriff, in a cowboy outfit, standing right beside me, dressed just like me. You can't miss me.
10-4.
We're on our way to Boston to get some clam chowder.
No hard feelings!
Who's gonna hold your hand?
Bro, was that setting the stage for a part 2? Is there a part 2 of Smokey and the Bandit? Nah, there ain't. This is like a classic one-off, right? Damn, he rode off into the sunset, bro. With the girl, with his homie. Not with the money, though. But that's what they doing it for, double or nothing. They're insinuating that he gonna get the bread, but damn. I did not think that reacting to Jerry Reed on my music channel would have led me to a movie, Smokey and the Bandit, which we just watched. And I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I actually did. I thought it would be good because so many people asked for it. But sometimes, you know, there's a couple movies where I watched and I was like, yeah, this was good. But this was great. Totally entertained the whole time. Laughed the whole time. This was I didn't think comedy from back then stood up to right now. Right? There's been a lot of things like Spaceballs that I saw that it's funny, but I'm just like, I don't know, like, I don't know what to say. It's funny, but like I really enjoyed the comedic aspect of this movie. The quirky, it wasn't really quirky. It was like, I don't know, it was that smooth humor. Like, yo, I don't know, like Bandit is smooth. He's a smooth criminal, the smoothest. And I'm here for it. And the driving scenes, I don't even think I highlighted how dope the driving choreography was. And I think for that time, get the f out of here. That's definitely like cutting edge stuff. You guys have to let me know where Smokey and the Bandit ranks for you on the charts. Yeah. Where does Smokey and the Bandit rank with you in the movies? I appreciate this recommendation. This was a good one. There's a couple of like music-driven reactions that I want to do still. Blues Brothers, Saturday Night Fever. There's a few other. I do want to watch Pink Floyd, The Wall. There's a bunch of stuff that we'll get to. And this was, again, I'm saying that because this came from my movie reaction channel, right? Or sorry, my music reaction channel. That's what led me to this movie. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Been recording a lot, as you could probably see. If you're in the Patreon, you know. You're just like, yo, P's cooking. And I'm going to try to really cook because I think there's something here and I'm enjoying it. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. If you're on YouTube watching this, like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, it's edited in a way that we can put it on YouTube. However, If you want to see this unadulterated, which the pacing I feel like is a little better on Patreon, you could join up to Patreon. If you can't afford the Patreon, don't trip. Every month I do release a movie for free in the Patreon, so just become a regular member if you'd like. If not, it's okay. I will see you back on this screen at some point. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you later.
City boy! City boy!
All right, as promised, you reached the end of this movie reaction to Smokey and the Bandit, and I wanted to give some obscure facts that I learned about the movie. But also, since I've watched this movie, Smokey and the Bandit was one of my favorite comedies I've reacted to. Let's keep it a buck. I did a reaction to Monty Python's The Holy Grail, and it was just meh to me. I couldn't stand how they did me dirty on the ending of that movie. Spoiler alert. However, some of my favorite comedy reactions on my other channel so far were this one, Smokey and the Bandit, Spaceballs, Police Academy. So Police Academy and Smokey and the Bandit rival each other. And I don't know. I love the way the comedy was distributed through the whole movie. It was just a blast. So thank you guys for the recommendation. And Jerry Reed, I didn't know, you guys. I just looked at him as a musician that I discovered, and I really love that. I think my favorite song of his is "If You're Hot, You're Hot." I don't know why, because he has bangers, but that's the one that stands out to me. But his vocals, I already knew he was a character, but to see his character come to life in Smokey and the Bandit, super freaking cool. So anyways, you cannot get this dialogue on my movie reaction on the other channel. This is special and only for this channel, the main channel, because this channel is the inspiration, what made me react to that movie. And so here we are. All right, let's go over some of the obscure facts that I discovered. The movie was inspired by a real bootlegger. The story was loosely based on Jerry Reed's friend, Burt Reynolds, a real-life East Coast bootlegger who ran contraband beer across state lines for profit. It wasn't fiction pulled from thin air. The outlaw trucking culture was very real in the 1970s. Jerry Reed wasn't just... Okay, now here's another fact. Jerry Reed wasn't just the soundtrack guy. Jerry Reed wrote and performed the iconic songs, but he also co-created the film's tone. His musical rhythm directly influenced how scenes were edited. The movie pacing is particularly built around his music. Now, unfortunately, on YouTube, these movie reactions have to get edited crazy so you can actually put them on YouTube. Look, you can get the full reaction on Patreon. And for free members, every month I release a full movie reaction for free, sometimes two. But just so you guys don't want to choke me, look, that's just the way it is. But the music is a big part of the film. And I know a lot of the music got cut out because of the type of... That's how these movie reactions go on YouTube. Anyways, there were multiple Trans Ams destroyed. They used at least 4 Trans Ams, possibly more depending on the count. Most were wrecked during jumps and stunts. Pontiac underestimated how hard the production would be on the cars. Pontiac didn't know it would become iconic. Pontiac loaned the cars thinking it was a small comedy. After the movie blew up, Trans Am sales exploded, especially black and gold models. Smokey and the Bandit is considered one of the most effective car advertisements ever made without being an ad. Tell me that's not crazy. All right. Jackie Gleason improvised constantly. Almost everything Sheriff Buford T. Justice says was improvised or loosely scripted. Gleason was encouraged to riff, which is why his insults and rambling monologues feel unhinged and hilarious. He was one of the greatest. He made the movie dude. Anyways, I didn't know that, and when I found that, I was like, I got to share this with you guys. The famous laugh was real. Burt Reynolds' laughing fits during Jackie Gleason's scenes are not acting. Gleason kept escalating insults until Reynolds broke character. Some of those takes made the final cut. And that's what happens when you have really good comics and people who are funny. They go off the riff, and when they're in their pocket and they see they're getting reaction from the person they're riffing with, they continue to dig deep. Sometimes I do that. I get it. I'm not like a comedian or anything, but it's the way you can read people when you do stuff like that. Sally Field was not the studio's first choice. The studio originally wanted someone more traditionally glamorous. Burt Reynolds personally pushed for Sally Field, believing she grounded the film emotionally and balanced the chaos. Absolutely. The movie was shot extremely fast. The entire film was shot in about 5 weeks, which is insanely fast for a movie heavy on car stunts. This forced a lot of creative problem solving and improvisation. The police hated the movie. Law enforcement agencies openly criticized the film for making cops look incompetent. Ironically, this backlash helped its popularity, especially with truckers and working class audiences. Okay, so it's before the Blue Lives Matter. Because that's just, the world is just funny, man. You got to take it with a grain of salt. I respect police officers and their authority. Got a lot of love for them, but there's always that, bad apple who got an ego trip and want to fucking rough you up on the corner. So it's all good. It accidentally defined outlaw Americana. Smokey and the Bandit didn't try to be cultural statement, but it ended up capturing a very specific 1970s mood, distrust of authority, freedom of the open road, working class rebellion. It became a time capsule without trying. And the other movie that I saw on my movie reaction channel that had like a similar energy was Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong. As iconic as that is in the hip-hop world, I had never seen the movie, and I finally got a chance to see that movie right here with you guys. So actually, I think about it, I've seen a lot of good comedies doing these movie reactions, but yes, Smokey and the Bandit, without pandering, stood out, and I sincerely enjoyed it, and I didn't know if I would enjoy it. I actually was very tentative on even reacting to it. I was just like, man, it's going to be slow or da-da-da. No, from beginning to the end, I sincerely and truly enjoyed it, and that is your reaction director's cut from your boy Black Pegasus, and this special version for my main channel because you music crazy people got me to react to Smokey and the Bandit. Anyways, thank you guys for rocking with your boy. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Again, you can check out movie reactions on my second channel, Pegasus vs. the World, or you can check them out on my Patreon. I will see you guys on the highway.